Sit. Case of Alice Jones, Jack White, then over.
Your Honor, gentlemen of the jury, Alice Jones was driving her car through town on an errand when a giant truck smashed her from behind, totaling her car and injuring her horribly. She suffered greatly, not only from physical pain, but pain of mockery, as well as a life-threatening injury, as well as insulting offers from the insurance company, Snake Farm.
Objection! You can't say that.
Sustained.
Which part can I not say? Insurance company?
Objection!
Sustained.
Or Snake Farm?
Objection.
Sustained.
Our state has a wonderful rule to prevent jury bias.
If a jury finds a defendant is covered by insurance, I mean, they're just going to be much more likely to find fault and award damages. You can't have that. We do that.
I will show you the extent of her injuries, as well as the details of the accident. You will also hear from the defendant. Now, on behalf of Alice, I want you all to think about a time when someone had power over you. How did they treat you? Is dignity important?
Objection, Your Honor. That whole thing was just stupid.
Overruled. Wasn't that bad?
Thank you all for your time and attention today.
Mr. Packer.
Thank you, Your Honor. Gentlemen of the jury, I am compelled to share with you my absolute disdain for those who try to game the system. Miss Jones, while out on the town selling crack to first graders, ran a red light, creating havoc in our city streets, and then had the audacity to claim hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Objection, Your Honor. There is no evidence that Miss Jones was ever selling drugs.
Overruled.
Miss Jones is not at all injured, as you can clearly see, despite the fact that she wrapped her piece of crap car around a perfectly good utility pole in our fine town. And then, in a drug-induced stupor, fell and impaled her skull with a giant windshield wiper blade. Gentlemen, my client is a hard-working white male who plays by the rules and drives as safe as a Chinese grandmama. We will prove his innocence.
Objection. I don't even know where to start.
Overruled.
We are finished, Your Honor.
Mr. Mangle, you.
I called Jack White as a witness.
You swear to say what you're supposed to say.
I do.
Have your seat there, young man.
Okay.
Hello, Jack. Have we spoken before?
Yes, sir, we have.
In that conversation that was recorded, do you remember saying, I scored some meth at the truck stop in Lockhart?
Yeah, I said that. Then that damn Pecker dude, he said I fucked up and might lose my job.
Objection!
Overruled, I want to hear it.
Don't worry about the Pecker dude for a moment, Jack. You're not gonna lose your job, okay? I promise.
You all right, man. You way cooler than Peckerhead said you was.
So, Jack, after you scored the meth, do you remember hitting a car from behind?
Yeah. I mean, hell, the truck wasn't loaded right and the damn brakes was gone, man.
Jack, show us what happened.
All right. I mean, her car wasn't as nice as this one. Dang, oh man, look at this truck. Shit. That's pretty. Okay. So, I was just driving along, right? Singing my favorite song, Freebird.
Nice song.
Yeah, R.I.P. Skinner. Then I look up, I see all the cars stop at the intersection. In this bird you cannot change. That's my favorite part. And then bam! And these cars coming this way, smack! And this car, it goes flying up in the air like this. Well, won't you fly, free bird, yeah. And then this colored lady, she comes flying through the air and cracks my windshield.
Wow. Okay, thank you, Jack. So, your trucking company is insured by Snake Farm, is that right?
Objection! He can't say insurance.
Sustained.
I didn't say insurance.
Objection!
Mr. Pecker said insurance. I said Snake Farm.
Objection!
Not you two. Explain to this dumbass over there that he cannot say insurance or Snake Farm. And leave Colossus Trucking Company out of it.
It's very simple, really.
We made a strict law so that a jury will think.
The money is coming from poor Mr. White here.
So you can't say insurance, snake farm, framers, or all snake.
And be very careful not to mention it.
The trucking company.
Okay.
Good job.
You did terrible.
Back over this.
May I continue?
Continue.
Mr. White, your huge, wealthy trucking company has a legally obtained golden ticket to one of the biggest chocolate factories in the country. Is that right?
Objection! He's using a metaphor.
Over. Rude. I like Willy Wonka.
Just one more question for you, Jack. Is that your windshield wiper from your truck?
Whoa! I looked for that thing for like an hour, man. I thought it fell off. It's just stuck in her noggin the whole time. Shit.
No more questions.
Okay, then. Now, Mr. Pecker.
Hello, Jack.
What's up, Peckerwood?
Where were you born?
Odessa, Texas, middle of an oil field. My mama went to see my daddy, and I just popped her right out.
Odessa is a fine, all-American town. Your parents look like you?
My mama's got pretty hair like me.
Objection, Your Honor. I know what you're doing.
I'm confused.
I am too. Make your point, counselor.
Jack, you're a truck driver, an all-American guy, right?
Yeah.
And the false claims made by this tramp, Miss Jones, could cause you to lose your job. Am I right?
I'm gonna lose my job? I thought you had my back, bro.
The witness can sit down.
You're not gonna lose your job, Jack.
No, but you just said it. You said everything was cool. Can't play me like that, Peckerwood.
No more questions.
Mr. Mango, you got anything to say?
I call our expert witness, Dr. Kim Grave, to the stand.
You swear to say what you're supposed to say?
I do.
Sit.
Dr. Grave, did you examine this woman, Alice Jones?
I did, after that terrible wreck.
And what were the extent of her injuries from that day?
Well, she had a broken wrist, a broken collarbone, a broken leg, a broken pelvis, a broken rib, a broken nose, and a broken toe. But she recovered very well from all of those except for that thing in her head. I mean, I don't know how the hell that happened. That's a big-ass windshield wiper right through her skull. If that thing is pulled out like a splinter, a tick to the right or a tick to the left, I mean, boom, dead and gone.
Is she still in danger to this day?
Oh, she sure the hell is. That thing needs to come out. And there's only a couple of surgeons in the world who can pull this off, you know.
Thank you, Dr. Grave. No more questions.
Mr. Pecker.
So, you're a real doctor, is that right?
Yes, I'm a neurospecialist.
Ooh, sounds fancy. Where'd you go to school?
Howard University.
I see. So, not a real competitive medical school like Harvard or Duke or Stanford.
It's a great university.
I'm sure it is. Your Honor, I'd like for our senator and representative to explain the new rule.
We have just made a rule.
Where, instead of doctors and their...
So-called professional opinions.
We'll just be using our own special medical codes from now on.
No more need for you. Ta-ta.
Bye-bye.
Well, thank you. Yeah.
Can you read?
Of course.
Please read this statement from our coders.
Based on our analysis, Alice Jones was not injured by being hit from behind by a giant truck, nor was she tossed into the air, nor did she suffer any auto accident-related injuries. See our footnoted references below. Yours truly, the We Said So coders.
Objection! He is clearly trying to discredit the medical authority of our expert witness.
Overruled.
So how long have you known Alice Jones?
I don't know her.
Okay, so you just buy crack from her?
No.
Objection! This is ridiculous.
Order
He
in
is
this court.
clearly making things
Order
up
in this
to
court.
this
There'll be order in
racist
this
point
court.
of view.
No
This is
outbursts, Mr.
outrageous.
Mangle.
Mangled us, for God's sake!
No more questions for the fake crackhead doctor.
Oh, let's talk about smoking crack's making me want a cigarette. This court is adjourned until I decide to come back. Get me out. There we go.